So unless you count me finishing up a game that my daughter has walked away from and having a two-hand with someone and She-Hulk, then I've never played with She-Hulk. So let's give it a shot. So I will be playing She-Hulk and Aggression against Taskmaster with Weapons Master. So by playing Taskmaster, Hydra Patrol automatically comes out, which caused me to discard a bunch of cards until I got a Hydra minion. So I ended up with Hydra Soldier. So we're going to go and get started. I will flip Jennifer over to She-Hulk. She automatically does 2 damage to him. Where's my tokens? Automatically does 2 to him. I will go ahead and I will attack with Nope, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so I'm going to use 1-2 punch. Smash the problem. No, let's use Nick Fury. Yeah. To play Quinn Carrier, and then I'll use Smash the Problem and exhaust Quinn Carrier to play Relentless Assault. That is going to deal 5 damage to the Hydra Soldier. So that means he's got overkill, or Relentless Assault gives overkill, which means that damage goes over to Taskmaster. So Taskmaster goes from 13 to 10.
Nice.
And then I will attack with She-Hulk, which is another 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. So Taskmaster's at 7. It's still at 15. Alright, so I unexhaust everything. Oh, he's gone now. But I have to draw on a counter card. And now I draw my hand size of 4. So I get Valkyrie, Thor, Helicarrier, and Split Personality. So I guess I missed something when I started with Taskmaster. When I flip over to hero form, I'm supposed to take an encounter card. I'm supposed to take that amount of damage. So I gave myself Taskmaster's Shield, which did 3 damage to me. So now I'm at 12. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 to Hunting Down Heroes. And it says that I either take 1 damage or I place 1 threat. So I will take 1 damage. And then we'll go ahead and we will have, he's going to attack me for 2. So he does 3 damage. So now I am at 8. And now for the encounter card. So I give this to Taskmaster. I have to exhaust my hero and spend 2 resources to remove this card. It's his sword. And it's a Hydra regular. He does Incite 1, so I place 1 threat on the main scheme. Alright. Alright, so for the hero phase, what I'm going to do is I am going to use Valkyrie, Thor, and exhaust the Quinn Carrier to put in the Helicarrier, or I'm sorry, to do Split Personality. I'm sorry. Before I do all of that, I'm going to attack with She-Hulk to get rid of this minion. Then I'm going to play Split Personality, which will cause me to flip. And then I am going to draw up to my hero's hand size, which means I draw 5 cards. Wow, a lot of resources here. So I'm going to use the power in all of us and strength to put Helicarrier out. And I'm going to exhaust Helicarrier and use the energy to put Hellcat out. And I will have Hellcat thwart for 2. to get rid of that scheme. And now I'm going to draw my hand size. And that's my 5 cards. Avengers Tower, Superhuman Strength, Game Slam, Martial Prowess, and Legal Practice. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put 1 here. Because I am not in hero form, I do not have to add additional threat here or take 1 damage. That only applies when I'm in hero form. So Taskmaster is going to thwart for 1, 3, but I use I object, interrupt. So what that means is I get to reduce it by once. Or by 1. So he would put 3, but he's only going to put 2 there. So we're going to put a 3 here and take away a 1. And then he's going to draw this card. And it says, I am confused. I place 1 threat on the main scheme. So I am now confused. And I put 1 threat on the main scheme. So I am currently at 7, so more than half. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are going to happen here. I am going to use Legal Practice and discard 5 cards. 4, 5, let's see what they are. Ground Stomp, Superhero Strength, and Avengers Mansion into the fray. Alright, because I did that, I get to remove 5 threat from the scheme. To move this. I'm also going to use the Power of Aggression to pay for Martial Prowess. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, I wanted to heal, but I'm not going to heal. So I'm going to flip over, and I am going to take 1 damage, 7 health, and I am going to play the Quinn Carrier, the Helicarrier, Martial Prowess, and Avengers Tower to play Grand Slam, where I deal X damage to an enemy to a maximum of 15, where X is the amount of damage I've sustained. I've sustained 8, and he's at 7, so he's now defeated at stage 1, and now we're going to go to stage 2. Get rid of this card. Ooh, no, that was a horrible decision. Let's not do that. Okay. Instead of doing that, I am going to... he was at 7 health. So when I flip over to She-Hulk, I'm able to do you even lift? So that deals him 2 damage, and then I'll use Quinn Carrier and Helicarrier to pay for Superhuman Strength, which gives me +2 to attack, so I deal 5 damage. So now he's defeated. Yeah, we'll do that. Now I still have Gamma Slam and Avengers Tower. Yeah, that's a much better play. Alright, I'm going to draw my 2 hand size. Alright, and ready everything. Would have exhausted her. And I'm going to keep Hellcat in play. So I've gone ahead and already added the threat. He's going to... and I'm going to take the damage. I want to get as close to 50 or 0 as possible since I have Gamma Slam. So he's going to attack me for 3. And we're going to hope that it's not a 3. It's a 2. Alright, so he hits me for 5. That means I have 1 health left. And I draw a card. And it's a Hydra regular within sight. So he adds 1 here. And that is that. All right, so I am going to exhaust the Quinn Carrier, the Helicarrier, Martial Prowess, and I will use Ground Stomp to pay for Gamma Slam. I have 1 health left, which means that I deal 14 damage. So he goes from 16 to 2. And then if I'm right, I can then attack him for 3 with She-Hulk. And I've now defeated him. So She-Hulk has just defeated Taskmaster in, I don't know, it's like 4 rounds. So it's probably one of my shortest games yet. So that was my video on She-Hulk, and honestly, I don't really see too much that I should have changed. I was able to beat the game pretty quickly, so I felt like my deck was pretty decent. I've really been enjoying playing aggression lately, mainly because I think aggression for me works if I'm trying to play single player, but if I'm going to play with multiple people, I want to play in either a leadership or in a justice kind of deck. But these are my thoughts. I'm interested to see what you have to say about this video. I had a lot of fun playing She-Hulk. And let me know if there's something you would like to see from this channel. But until next time, thank you for watching.